is I'm gonna go and I'm going to go to attack this arm right here. But when I open my guard right here and I bring my leg up, he is gonna catch the inside of my knee, okay? So he's gonna frame right there. He's gonna block so I can't bring this in, okay? So I'm gonna be here, and now this is when we're going for the triangle, okay? Now he frames here. I'm gonna pull this arm, and I'm gonna kick up, and I'm gonna come around and catch, okay? I don't wanna come here and catch, guys, because then he can posture up, okay? Now, of course, I could grab his belt, and there's things that I could do, but I wanna make sure that this foot comes to the trap. This foot comes to the trap, this foot comes across the head. I wanna smash his head, okay? Now, I'm just gonna try to elicit a quick tap. So I'm just gonna go L grip on I'm gonna grab his elbow and I'm gonna go L grip, tap, grab, curl my legs into his head, elbow, hip. When I come here, it doesn't look like it, but I'm in a really comfortable spot, okay? He's completely behind me. Now, escape. Like, move. Okay, so you're in a good spot here. I still know where his head is, even through all of that wiggle waggle that he did. I come back, I find his head, pass his arm across, spin into the armbar. Okay? So, I personally like the Omoplata for a sweep. I don't really like the Omoplata for a submission. Okay? And this is an Omoplata right here. Okay? I like it for a sweep because I find that it's at the higher levels, and then even if you're at your own rank, if you're a white belt and you're a high level white belt or what have you, the higher the level of belt that you go, you're always going to run into people that are equal or better. And sometimes when you go into techniques like this, these techniques, they're not as high percentage as, say, arm bars, triangles, back chokes, things like that. So Omoplatas, the percentage of submission starts to come down with the Omoplata. You don't see near as many people to do it. If it was like 1 through 10 on the submission list, Omoplata probably wouldn't even make top 10. But I like to use it for a sweep, okay? So I'm here, hip out, I come, and he catches the inside of my knee. So now, I'm running a risk of having my guard compromised. So I need to change the angle of his body, and I do what we did with the arm bar. I come up and I break him down. Swing out, come around, and I'm really putting a lot of pressure on the back of his head. Now to elicit a quick tap, I'll come here and try to catch that. If I do that and maybe he grabs his belt or something like that, there's no need for me to sit there and hammer a bent nail, okay? That's not gonna work. Sweep, step, spin, okay? It's super, super easy. And come here real quick. And I don't have to do the armbar, okay? So for some of you people who like that armbar might not fit into your game, I don't have to do that, okay? I can come here, Omoplata, smash. My ribs are on his face. My hands are controlling his hips. And now I'm in the mount. I can see his hips, I can see exactly what they're doing, so I know exactly when I want to mount. Okay, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on his face. I'm blocking both arms. He's not going to sweep me. So, if you can try the arm bar, it's fun in training or something like that. But if you try it in training and the percentage is low, maybe you lose position, then we need to opt for side control, okay? Because that's gonna be, obviously, side control is always gonna be higher percentage, okay? So real quick, one more. Let's look at this attack. Like I said, if this is too far down the rabbit hole for you, stick to the first 4 things that we've done tonight. We'll dive back into this next week, okay? So, here, he frames, I kick up, come around, catch, tap. If he blocks this by grabbing his pants, I grip the elbow, keep low, come on to my elbow, force the roll, right here, pass the arm to the other hip. As I step back across the head, rotate, 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 knees up, armbar, or hand, baseball slide, hips, now move. And then I come to the mount. Super simple, guys. Really simple, really effective. Give you really good control, especially that reverse side control where you're smashing their face. Your butt is in one armpit, your elbow's in the other armpit, and you got the front of their hips controlled. And you just kind of sit there and you just kind of let them drag you around, and you just pick when you want to mount. You just literally pick when you want to mount, because you can see their legs and you know exactly when you're going to step, and they have no clue. Their face is like a bug on a windshield, okay?